we'll get started. Go ahead and get comfortable on your back. And we will get started. Okay. So we'll start with our knees to our chest. Go ahead and bring your knees up. Clasp your hands around your knees and gently rock back and forth. Take some deep breaths. Just come into your space here. Get acclimated to the space, to your body. Just notice how your body feels at the start of class. Notice any areas of tension or stuckness, or you might need a little TLC. A little quick body scan. And we'll start by extending the left leg down to the mat, keeping the right leg bent. Flex the right foot, and with your right hand, grab the outside of your foot. And if that's not available to you, you can grab onto the ankle or the shin as well. So grabbing onto the foot, we're going to pivot our knee and pull it towards our armpit. So we're doing a bit of a half happy baby here. So your left hip should be grounded on the mat. And you just want to relax your hip, your right hip here. Try and mindfully accept the stretch. You can just close your eyes if that feels good and just kind of relax in the shape here. Continue to notice your breathing. And then go ahead and release the foot, leaving it up as it is. You're going to bend your left leg, bringing your left knee under your right knee, and gently allow your legs to fall to the left into a twist, stacking your hips, bringing your arms to a T, and gazing over your right shoulder. Should be a nice deep stretch here in your glute and your right hip. And we'll just spend a minute in this shape. Try not to hold any tension. Try and relax in the shape. I know I say that all the time, but when we stretch, we tend to tense up in our bodies. And I just want to remind you to try your best to relax in the shapes. And that helps us to gain more flexibility and mobility in our bodies. Go ahead and come back to center. You can release your legs, maybe shake them out. Now extend your right leg and bend your left leg. Bring it to your chest and flex your left foot. Again, use your left hand to grab the outside of your left foot. Gently bringing your left knee into your left armpit. Keeping that right hip grounded to the mat as best as you can. This is a great hip opener. I got a lot of requests for some hip work, so I thought that's what we would work on tonight. And you can release the foot and bend the right knee, bringing the right knee under the left knee here. Gently let the legs fall to the right. Stacking the hips, adjusting if needed. Bring your arms to a T and gaze over your left shoulder. Trying to relax your left leg here. You should feel the stretch right here in your hip and glute area. Just try and breathe into that area as you stretch it. And come back to center. Release the legs, maybe shake them out. Go ahead and bend your knees. Place your feet flat on the mat. And bring them closer to your chest here. Place your hands behind your knees on your thighs here. And we're going to rock up to a seated position. So it might take you 1 or 2 or 3 times even to come to a seated position. And just kind of play with it here. And when you're seated, you might need to adjust on your mat just a little bit. But go ahead and keep your hands behind your knees here on your thighs. And we're going to do some seated cat-cows. So on your inhale, open up your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades back. And on your exhale, round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open up the chest. Exhale, round the back. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. And coming back up to neutral. Let's go ahead and extend our legs forward out in front of us. You can keep a slight bend in your knees here. We're going to inhale, bringing the arms up overhead, and on your exhale, fold forward at the hips, allowing the hands and the arms to fall naturally here. It's okay to have a rounded back and a slight bend in the knee. And I like to place my hands palm up just to remind myself that this is a passive shape. I'm not trying to force the stretch. I'm not trying to touch my toes or anything of that nature. Just allow yourself to sink into the shape. You shouldn't feel any pinching, no pain. If you do experience any of that, you may have gone a little too far. And slowly walk yourself back up to seated. Go ahead and place your hands behind your hips here, placing the soles of your feet onto the mat. So we have bent legs. You're going to take your right ankle, place it over your left knee here for a figure 4. Flex your right foot to release any tension on your right knee here. And if you'd like a little more intensity in this shape, a little more stretch in the right hip, you have an option to gently press on your bent knee here, just a little bit. Just continue to breathe. Notice your breath. Notice how your body feels during your shapes. And extend your left leg. Go ahead and place your right foot on the outside of your left knee here. Place your left hand on your right knee. Inhale, lengthening the spine, and on your exhale, twist to the right. Lengthening on your inhale and deepening the twist on your exhale. And release. And extend your right leg. Actually, we're going to bend them again, so place your feet flat on the mat, bent knees, and we'll do the other side. So place your left ankle on your right knee here. flex your left foot. And again, option to press ever so gently on your left knee for a more intense stretch of that left hip. And you might notice that one hip is tighter than the other, or one side just is way more difficult than the other side, and that's completely normal. We usually have one side that's more flexible than the other, and that's just totally normal. We're going to have nice open hips by the end of today's class. And extend the right leg down to the mat. And place the sole of your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Take your right hand onto your left knee, inhaling, lengthening the spine, and exhale for the twist here. And release the twist. And you can just shake out the legs. Next, we will bring the feet together for butterfly. So bring the soles of the feet together. And if you like them, just kind of play with where you have your feet. So you can bring them out a little further, or you can bring them in closer to your body, depending on the intensity of the stretch that you want. So for this, we're going to place our hands behind our hips, kind of like we did in the last shape. I'm going to have you open up your chest here. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, opening up the chest, relaxing the legs here. Try not to tense them up. And just take a couple deep breaths. Go ahead and relax. Use your hands to help your knees come back up. And swing your feet around. We'll come to a tabletop on all fours. Bring your toes together. Spread your knees apart as wide as the mat. And bring your hips to your heels. So we're going into child's pose. However, we're going to stretch our shoulders here. So kind of like thread the needle. You're going to take your right hand and bring it underneath your left elbow and rest your head on the mat and stretch your left arm out forward. So a mix of child's pose and thread the needle here. push yourself up. And we'll switch sides. Take your left hand and slide it under your right elbow. Resting your head on the mat and placing your right arm stretched out in front of you. And go ahead and push yourself back up. Walk your hands back. And go ahead and come to a seat. And we'll come back to our backs for Shavasana. So go ahead and lay back down. Feel free to place a block or bolster, not a block, but a pillow or a bolster underneath your knees for extra comfort. Let your feet fall naturally. Take up space here and get comfortable. We'll be here for about 2 minutes. I will let you know when it's time to come out of it. And just relax your forehead. Relax your jaw. And your shoulders. Maybe notice how your body feels now after you've done the movement, you've done the practice. See if there's a shift. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. That time went really fast. When you're ready, slowly turn over to your side. Opening up your eyes. Maybe resting on your side for a moment. You could just fall asleep here, guys. And slowly push yourself up. Come to And we'll get started on our breath work. So we're going to start just by placing your hands on your belly. We're going to start with 3 deep breaths. Inhaling through our nose, exhaling through the mouth. And as you inhale, notice your belly expanding. And on the exhale, notice your belly contracting or deflating. This really helps to bring the belly from the breath, more diaphragmatic breathing, so that we're not breathing in a shallow manner. So ready? Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You can take your hands off your belly. For this next exercise, we're going to do a round of breath work that's about 3 minutes. And we're going to inhale for a count of 2. Hold the breath at the top for a count of 2. And exhale through the mouth for a count of 4 through pursed lips. So similar to breathing through a straw. So I will help the count for the first minute, and then I'll have you just count on your own. And then I will provide further instructions after the 3 minutes. So we will go ahead, and I'll just count with my fingers so I can do the breathing as well. So we'll wait for the clock here just to turn so I can start the 3 minutes. Hopefully you guys are all warmed up from your stretches. And this will help you get into the relaxation state, the parasympathetic, restful state, so you're ready for bedtime. Okay, so let's go ahead and inhale for 2. Hold for 2. Exhale for 4. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Hold for 2. Exhale for 4. Again, pursing the lips. Inhale for 2. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Continue on your own. allow your breath to go back to its natural rhythm. We're going to take one deep inhale and hold it for 10 counts. Ready? Inhale through your nose and hold. Exhale and hold your exhale for 20. Release it. And we're going to inhale again and hold for 10. Inhale. And release. Let your breath go back to its natural rhythm. Just close your eyes. And allow your body to process the work that you did tonight, the body movement, the breath work. How do you feel? Do you feel more relaxed? Is your body more spacious, more loose, warm? Are you feeling a sense of calm, maybe? Ready to settle in for the night? Just notice the feelings that you have. And just allow it. Don't try and change it. And when you're ready, slowly flick your eyes open, coming back to the room. Maybe look around. Notice your surroundings. Maybe there's something in the room you hadn't noticed before or don't pay particular attention to. And just take one more deep breath. We'll inhale through the nose and exhale with a sigh. Ready? Inhale. And exhale. And bring your hands to your chest. And thank yourself for taking the time for yourself to connect with your body and your mind, to have this time simply for you. It's so good to do, guys. And I hope you feel good. I hope you feel warm and calm and ready for a restful night's sleep. I would love to hear, for those of you who have been coming to the classes, if you're enjoying them, if you'd like to see something else, something different, or if you're enjoying how they are, please let me know. I really enjoy doing this for you, and I just want to bring to you what's going to help and what you like as well. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. a good night.